Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with two people you might recognize. Diane Moore of Paul Gauguin Cruises and Navin Sawhney, who is of Ponant. And why are we here? Well, you're going to find out all about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, first of all, let's hear the big news. You guys are now going to be together in one company, correct?
We are going to be together as two separate brands and two separate companies under one umbrella. And I couldn't have asked for a better partner than Diane.
Because you don't know her at all.
Not at all. Just a couple of decades of seeing her in the hallways of conferences. It's just wonderful that we will be working together and building Ponant and Paul Gauguin.
And Diane, what do you think of this?
I think it's great. Yeah. James, you know, we were so excited with the news of this acquisition. Yeah. And I did say that to Navin. I called him up the first day that we were really kind of able to talk about it and said there couldn't be anybody better that we could be paired together.
Yeah. So you're going to continue operating Paul Gauguin Cruises out from your Seattle offices.
Correct.
And then you're going to still continue to be operating Ponant out of New York, right?
That's correct, yes. And each of the brands has its own strengths. It has its own voice, it has its own uniqueness, and I think ultimately it all falls into that one umbrella of Ponant Global, because we are all about small ships, we are all about destinations, we're all about cultural experiences and expeditions. And if you look at the two companies separately or together, you certainly get that essence, and it makes complete logical sense that we should be together.
Well, I've been on both of your cruises. Paul Gauguin is amazing, Ponant is amazing, and now you're really going in heavily into expedition with all new ships, and I think the synergies here is going to be great, I think.
We're excited about it. We really are. And as Navin said, we have very distinct brands. I think that our brand awareness and our brand cultures are very unique in the entire industry, and we're able to keep that under this umbrella, so we're excited.
So are you guys going to be talking to each other occasionally and seeing how you can create more synergies, you think?
Every 20 years or so. I think the synergy really is, we've got an audience that can truly experience an immersive experience in the South Pacific and Polynesia with the expertise of Paul Gauguin. And we've got a portfolio in Ponant that the Paul Gauguin audience can experience with the expertise that Ponant brings to the party.
And I know you've been expanding not just in Tahiti, but to I think Fiji, you might have a cruise or two?
We have a cruise to Fiji next year. Well, we have two this year, actually, in September, that have been sold out for over a year.
Right.
We have two more next year, and then we're also going to Bali next year on our way to our dry dock. So, and those cruises to and from Bali are also completely sold out.
I think you need another ship. I don't know. Maybe you can talk to your parent company and see what happens, because you've gotten a few ships out of them this past year, right?
We do, and you know, we've got them very well deployed through and including 2021. However, we do recognize that the South Pacific is a very rich and diverse area. We do recognize that Paul Gauguin is a very rich brand with a very strong heritage. So there's a lot of potential.
Now, does Ponant now have some they have cruises in the Pacific now in Asia, right?
We do have occasional sailings, but certainly nowhere near the depth that Paul Gauguin offers in that area, in the South Pacific and in French Polynesia. We do have ships in Asia Pacific on a year-round basis, but they occasionally ply through the waters of French Polynesia. And I think
maybe your ships will wave to Paul Gauguin, and
absolutely. I think the two brands complement each other.
There's no question.
They don't fight one another with the experience. They are highly complementary, and I think from the standpoint of the trade, it's a wonderful opportunity for them to be able to offer all kinds of interesting opportunities to their clients.
That was my question, I guess, to both of you. What message do you have for the trade about this new combination, about being kind of two brands under one umbrella?
You know, really, our message, you know, and we've been saying it all week here at Virtuoso, our message has been that our brands are going to remain what they are. I mean, really, We have a brand that is really well loved. We just won a Travel and Leisure Award, Best Midsize Ocean Cruise Company. And we're going to continue with that. We're not going to change our brand and what our guests really love about us. And what we're excited about is that we can now introduce so many of our past guests to what Ponant can offer.
Absolutely.
Because they offer so many more itineraries and we've not been able to offer that. So we're thrilled.
Okay.
And if I may just add to that, I think from the standpoint of the advisor, they should feel very confident that whoever they have a relationship with at Paul Gauguin will be the person they'll have the relationship with. Whoever they have a relationship with at Ponant will be the person they'll deal with. Their terms commercially are not going to be changing. They will continue to build on the strength of the two brands and offering a great deal more to the audience.
Well, I'm also excited because we're making the debut of your new look. So I love the beard. I think it's very good.
It's been a long time in making. Thank you.
Congratulations. I mean, a combination like this and his beard, we got more news than we can deal with at Virtuoso today, right?
Yeah.
Delighted.
Well, thank you both very
you,
much
James.
for filling us in on what this new combination and these two brands under one umbrella is going to create. And I think it's going to create lots of great options for you and your clients. Good to see you guys. Thanks a lot.
Good
Thank
to see
you,
you.
James.
Thank you,
Great
James.
to see you. Have a good travel week.
Absolutely. I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.